Mr Chair.
I call the Honourable Minister Nathan Guy.
Mr Chair, first of all, can I congratulate you in your new role as Assistant Speaker. Look forward to your contribution that you're going to make in this House as you have done previously. It's a great opportunity for me to take a call on the title commencement and the Principal Act Amendment under Clause 1 to 3. I thought it's a good point for me to start off. I want to reassure, I think it was Sue Moroney that raised a few questions about commencement dates and things, so I've got those at hand and I thought it's worthwhile commenting on those. These were dates that officials recommended to government. The Order and Council dates, these relate to matters which require...
Order. I've already cautioned members about interjecting on each other when they don't have the call. I will desist. Call the Honourable Minister.
The Order and Council dates relate to matters which require NZTA to make substantial system and IT changes to make provision for alcohol interlocks and also zero alcohol level licences. There's two trigger points that I think are worth mentioning. First one is 180 days from assent. These are to allow consultation with health professionals, and there's going to be obviously quite a few forms and new techniques required there. There's also the other trigger point of 90 days from assent. This is to prepare for publicity and allow police to recalibrate equipment, which is really important, such as roadside breath screening testing devices for the Youth Zero BAC limit, and research into the actual harm caused by drivers with the BAC limit between 0.05 and 0.08. And of course, the day after a royal assent, where most matters dealing with the transfer of existing provisions in the Transport Act which can be repealed. The other significant point, Mr Chair, that I wish to raise is that the licensing age increase, there's a supplementary order paper on 229 which is proposed to change that from the 90-day period to the 1st of August of this year, which is a Monday, which gives us very much some certainty to parents of young drivers and caregivers, etc. So I hope that that puts Sue Moroney's mind at rest on those commencement dates. And in terms of, there's been quite a bit of discussion this evening about the blood alcohol limit, particularly for the youth drivers, and we know what's involved there, and there's been quite a bit of debate from the other side about the level being that they're proposing being reduced down to 0.05. Well, it's interesting. I did a little bit of research, and I found you might be interested in this. I found in 2001 on this particular example that the then Associate Minister of Justice, Phil Goff, said if we are going to change the limits, there would need to be hard evidence. Isn't that amazing? So Phil Goff in 2001 as the Associate Minister of Justice said that we need that's right. Yeah. 2001, Phil Goff said we need hard evidence, and then sat around the cabinet for all of that period when Labor in the 2000s and did nothing, and did absolutely nothing. So now we hear the opposition crying out after 9 years of doing nothing, where we're going to allow the police to now collect this very important data and research. This is a very pragmatic bill, and we've seen that by, Mr Chair.
Call the Honourable Minister.
We've seen that by the engagement that we've had through the Select Committee process, and I wish to acknowledge those in the Transport and Industrial Select Committee from all sides of the House and their contribution that they've made in this important bill. We all know that we need to do more in road safety, and I've heard from the other side of the House tonight that, well, that this doesn't go far enough. Well, actually, this government, in just a couple of years under Stephen Joyce's stewardship, has done an awful lot on road safety. I think we should be proud of what this government's done in the first couple of years. Now we have an interjection saying nanny state from the other side of the House. So on one hand they're saying nanny state, which was the catchphrase for them in the 2000s under the Helen Clark government, and here we have a pragmatic set of changes that are going to make a huge difference. Because we all know that our young drivers are causing a great deal of harm to themselves and to others on our roading networks. 14% of the population causing 37% of those fatal crashes. We are making some serious changes to address that. And I believe it should have the widespread support of the House. And I'm disappointed that our opposition want to play politics on an issue where we're trying to address this pragmatically.
I call the Honourable Mita Riruanui.
Kia ora, Mr Chair.